You know, I could call this my Heidi Swapp summer because a lot of what I did this summer was take Heidi Swapp classes and work with a lot of her things. This is actually a little box kit that I bought from her, that, and then it comes like this, just like that, simple. So you can do whatever you want with it. And then I paid to take the class called Box of Tricks, where I learned how to make this into this little box book, and I love the way it turned out. So this is the cover, obviously, and it's a little box, and then this slips out so you can write on there if you want to. Has like little decorations and stuff. It's super cute. And then this part right here, it's magnetized. You can see the magnets right there. Flips open, and inside is the book. So let's take a peek at this book. I do love the way the book turned out. The front cover is a shaker, and it says happy day in there, and it also says the air is full of sunlight, the loveliest things, perfectly happy. And then I also did a little bit on the side, by the light of the moon, take it to heart. And we've got these lovely bees all over here. The collection that I used is the Garden Party from Maggie Holmes for this, and so everything is very mint, yellow, and pink all over in here with a little bit of gold flare. So this first page actually is a card that slips out on the back side. There's a little stamp there. It says do it light you up, and then there's flowers on the front. This is meant to be used for journaling or adding pictures or photos or whatever you want. So sometimes people wonder, like, how do you use this book? You just glue pictures in there, just like you would any other book. And then you use these as little like places where you can add a little piece of paper to write your thoughts and feelings in the journaling part too. So there's lots of space for the owner to add their own flair and flavor to this. This little pocket here with a couple of labels in there. So if you were to add pictures, you can also put the labels on there. And then this also flips up for you to be able to put more pictures in there. Next page, there's a journaling spot here. I kind of left the strings on here a little long. I like the little bit of extra texture that adds extra texture. And then this pulls out. There's this little tab right here, and on this side it looks like this. And over here, of course, you can do journaling, you can do photos, you can do whatever makes you feel good and happy. And then of course there's more space for photos here. Very deceptively plain page, but ha ha ha, look at that. This is this little pocket right here, little cavity for you to be able to slide this in and out, which is kind of cool. And then there's another little one right here. This one says inspired, then it has a definition, and then the back is just plain. But that's just kind of like a little fun peekaboo component that I really liked about this book. I always think like these journals are a lot like adult pop-up books. I loved pop-up books when I was a kid, and I always feel like that's kind of what I'm doing now as a grown-up. Little window pocket here, once again, and this is some of my favorite paper in this collection. That and these two. I love both of these. This was my last sheet of this one. Sniff, sniff. Okay, anyway. And there's a little, this embellished card here, and then it still is pretty back there, so if this came out and never went back in, it would be okay. And then it's plain on the inside, so you can use that for journaling. And honestly, this is wide enough that you could tuck more things in there if you wanted to. And then there is this little vellum page with this label on this side. So once again, adding pictures, adding little tickets, I mean, like, seriously, you take just a little something like this, and there's your journaling spot. You just add that in there, and then you put your pictures on there. Same. So just the idea is to be able to make this yours and collage your own life into it. And then the last page, this flips out, so you can put something under here. You can do journaling on here, picture up here, you know, whatever. And then this also pops up, which is kind of a fun thing. And you know, like, this is not going to come out, but it's also just a place keeper. And so you can put whatever you want in here. It doesn't have to remain that. It can be your daughter's cute face. It can be your pet dog, whatever you want. And then I fussy cut this bird out and put that on the cover there. I hope you don't cover that up because I love that. And then there's the back cover. So yeah, this was a fun one. I made one also because I bought several of these boxes. I made one for my family reunion this summer too, and sold that at the auction that supports a family reunion. But it was just like this turned into a really fun project. I have 2 more of these box kits that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, but believe you me, they're going to be cute when they're done. Thank you so much for checking this out, and I hope you have a fantastic day.